Hi, this is George of POCculture.com. I'm so excited to talk with you today.
Hi, thank you.
So first off, can you tell us a little bit about your experience in playing Tiger Lily? What was your favorite part about it?
Oh, my favorite part was, I think, just being on set with like all these professionals. That was like the best time of my life because I could be there and I kind of put myself in the background when I'm on set, and I just like to watch people in their doing their work because everybody was doing the best job, and that was really really interesting for me as a filmmaker as well. Like, I'm not just an actor, but I also like to write and direct, and so I like to watch everything and how things are coming together, and being there and seeing all the sets, everything coming together. That was yeah, really invigorating for me.
Awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about what the set environment was like? Like, what was it like when you guys were shooting this?
When we were shooting, what was it was kind of fast. I don't know, like on set it would be like really fast and quick, but then it would also be really slow. So that's just the environment of filming. That's how it is, right? It's like hurry up and wait is the saying behind it. But it's very very cool to be able to be Tiger Lily on this set because I was able to witness everybody be changed from her experience, and seeing the look on people's faces when they realize that this is a huge moment for us Indigenous people, and just for Tiger Lily itself, like the character itself is has come a long long way, and all the changes that are happening is it was really wonderful to see everybody's reactions behind that, not just on set, but also with my family and my community, and how they're experiencing it right now is really, truly the most wonderful thing.
Yeah, I watched the film last night and I loved your character and like the representation of it, like you mentioned. Can you walk me through how you felt like bringing this to life and also maybe how like your community, your family feels about it?
Yeah. Well, I remember vividly quite a few times just sobbing because of it, because it was such a big, big moment for me. Um, Not just like personally, but also like in my career, this is like the biggest thing that has happened for me. And so also seeing that paired with the biggest thing that I could possibly do in my life is bringing my culture to it, bringing home to it, and having that at its core. And then also being able to say to my friends and family, like, hey, like this is what we're doing, and this is what Disney's doing, and this is how we're working together on it, and seeing their reactions is was really uplifting. It still is, because everybody's so excited and they're so happy. They can't contain themselves because it's larger than life for them, even though they're just watching it happen. It's creating that sweetness and from life, and they're getting what I think what we dreamed of for a long time.
That's awesome. Can you walk me through the process a little bit of like actually bringing that to life?
Yeah, like from the beginning, I remember I thought to myself, okay, I need to start training really, really hard because I wanted her to be extremely fluid and like being able to move through any kind of scenario. And I knew that I wanted her to be super actiony, like she is like a warrior, right? And so I did some training like at home. I would, when my daughter was sleeping, I would have like my home gym going, and I would do my workouts, and I would also eat very healthy, just making sure that I am healthy like day to day so that I could get through these few months of filming, and making sure that I was in really good shape for it physically, but then mentally as well and spiritually. So I would take care of myself and do my smudging and my praying and connecting with my elders, my mushum and my grandma and everybody that was around me. I would make sure that they were very connected as well, because I knew that I couldn't do this alone, especially. So I made sure that I was always in communication with them and asking them questions and making sure the language was on par, making sure that that was all taken care of. But also like the character work. I did like a few months of just figuring out like who she is and where does she come from and what's her background, what's her story, and what drives her, like what are her ethics, and like all of these things that I worked on before the movie started production. And then once we went into production, I was there with it every day, making sure that it was being taken care of. And yeah, it was a lot of hard work for sure. And I would say that it paid off. I'm really proud of everything that we put into it.
That's awesome. So doing all of that like character work, and you're figuring out her motivations and stuff, was there anything that changed or something you realized when you actually like were filming it in person?
Yeah, there was something that I realized like that came, I think it was kind of midway during the beginning ish. I realized that, hey, this is a kids movie. Like, I don't know why I didn't really think about that before because it was so serious to me. It's like a really huge topic, like making sure that it's done right culturally. And I just had this big respect for it that I kind of forgot to have fun sometimes. And then, so I realized that, hey, this is a kid's movie. Like, she is, she's living her best life and she is very respectful and confident and wise. But at the same time, this is fun, So I had to realize that she could, crack a smile sometimes and like have fun with it, which you'll see in the movie. I think, did you watch the movie
Yeah, I
yourself?
watched it last night. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, so the parts where you would see me smiling, that's probably where I remembered. I was like, hey, this is for fun here. We got
You're like, this is a kids movie. I gotta smile, have
yeah, we
fun
got to
with the
smile a
kids.
little bit, and yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. And so, like, speaking on that, this being a kids movie and like Peter Pan, everyone knows Peter Pan. Oh, it's such a massive thing. Like, how does it feel to you that you're going to be not only, bringing like Indigenous representation, but also this is going to be a lot of children's like first view of this, and you're bringing that to a new generation.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that especially with my daughter because she's 4 now, and she's able to see not just her mom as Tiger Lily, but she's able to see somebody like her up on the screen. And I'm seeing that from all these kids that are now seeing the photos that are coming out and the trailers. And the kids are reacting exactly how I imagined, I think, even more because it's so cute to hear what they're saying about her, what that they're saying that she's so cool and she's like, she's a strong girl, like a strong woman, and she's, just everything that I think kids could look up to. And I think that's going to change the narrative a lot with the future generations. But also, I hope that it also inspires the older generation as well, because they've been waiting for this too.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.